today's topic is probably the most important video I've done so far. And this is understanding the new EBBA. And this is the buyer's agency agreement. So this is the agreement between the buyer and the buyer's agent. And this is so important because people do not know what they're signing. And I'm going to go over it with you, and I'm going to show you or tell you what you should be doing, what you should be looking out for, and a couple of stories to make you understand. Basically, what this is an agreement between a buyer's agent and the buyer stating that you can only buy a house through me. And by the way, I'm not talking about myself in this video, but I'm just using it as an example. You can only buy a house through me. You can't buy a house through anybody else, because if you do, you still have to pay me. You're locked in with me for X amount of time, and you have to pay me a certain amount of commission. So let's just use 3% for an example. You have to pay me 3% to find you a house. Now, I'm going to go after the seller for commission. But if the seller doesn't pay me my full 3%, I, the buyer's agent, have the right to come after you for the difference. And this is what's going on in the market, and it's been going on for a little while. And there's a lot of crazy greed behind the scenes that you don't know. And I'm going to teach you guys what to look out for, because remember, you, the buyer, have all the power. You don't have to sign a dang thing. You can say, no, I don't care what you do or what your broker says. It doesn't matter, because buyers and sellers have the power, not the agents. Now, agents like me, who get a lot of business because I have a phenomenal reputation and I do the right thing by everyone, I have earned the respect from people, okay? But what's happening is a lot of the agents that are doing this, in my opinion, the unethical way or the wrong way, are destroying things. So I'm teaching not only agents, but buyers and sellers. So ready? I want you to understand this. Let's say I'm representing a seller, okay? And you're the buyer and you love my house. Oh, I want this house. So your agent makes an offer. We'll just say $100,000 for all I care. Oh, my buyer wants it for $100,000. I want 3% commission. I want blah, blah, blah. And we go back and we say, well, the commission that my seller is willing to give is just say 2%. This is what I've been hearing so much. Well, then I got to go after my buyer for that 1%. So forget it. The deal's done. They don't have the money. We're going to move on to another house. Or before we even get to that point, I'll get a phone call and they'll say, how much you paying commission? Like, the commission is the only thing that matters. Not the house, not your dream home, nothing. It's how much you paying in commission. And I'm always like, wow, is that like the only important thing? Like, do you not care about your clients? The only thing that you care about is the commission you're getting paid. So I'll say, or I'll send over the paperwork, this is what the seller is willing to think. Oh, well, we're not going to buy it. Okay. So that's your buyer is just walking away from the deal, or you, the agent, making that choice. So I'm going to teach you something else about negotiating commission, by the way. But this is what I find so disgusting. As an agent, your commission should never come in the way between somebody's dream home or somebody's home, and you. Absolutely not. My job is to take a buyer, if I'm representing a buyer, and find them the house that they want, negotiate the best deal for them, not for me, for them. When I'm finding a house for myself, then I find the best deal for me. But when I'm representing a buyer, I find the best deal for them. Just like when I represent a seller, I find the best deal for them, not me. And this is what's driving me crazy in this market. It's not like that. All these agents, and I'm not saying, listen, there's phenomenal agents out there. I can name thousands of agents. I don't know about thousands, but I can name tons of agents that are phenomenal. The problem is when these agents are looking out for only themselves first and not their client, this is what saddens me. What saddens me is when all of these buyers go on these lead generating things and then they're tricked into signing something and now they're stuck. And these buyers that are like, oh, I really want this house, but now I got to pay the difference of commission. Me, Kerin Clarkin, I do not work that way. If you want to know how we work and how we work different, to make sure that our buyers are taken care of, then you can reach out to me anytime. You can say, hey, I would love to work with you. How do you do things differently to protect your buyers and sellers? And we're always here for you guys because we do not like the way things go on. We never did. We announced it from day one, how we were going to be different, and we always are. The other thing that I want to teach these agents is before calling up and just asking what the commission is, everything's negotiable. This is what drives me crazy. If I'm an agent, I'm representing a buyer, and I'm putting in a deal, and I'm saying, okay, this is how much we want to offer. This is the closing cost we want, blah, 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 blah. Okay, and then here's the commission I want. There you go. I'm making an offer on everything. I'm not asking. I'm just making an offer. This is what we want. Okay? When they come back and renegotiate, ready for this? My buyer's terms are the most important things first and foremost, not mine. My buyers, okay? But I never ask. I never ask anything. I just put the offer in. This whole buyer agency thing is driving me crazy. Oh, by the way, buyers, let me explain something to you because I want to make sure you understand this. Once you sign that agreement, let's say you don't like your agent. Let's say they're lazy and you go find a dream home somewhere else or you find a new construction. Well, that agent can come after you and say, ha, you signed something with me. You owe me money. You owe me commission. You bought something over there. You went with this. You have to watch out for what you sign because I'm going to say this again. I say this all the time. Real estate's a very easy business. Our jobs are just to help you either sell or find a dream home, find an investment property, find a rental, whatever the case may be. It's supposed to be fun and exciting and educational and maybe financial gain or happiness gain, whatever the case may be. It's never supposed to be a negative of, oh my God, now I got this fees. They're coming after me for this. What did I sign? I'm scared. It's never supposed to be like that. And this is why you need to choose your agent who represents you wisely. Do your education. Follow my videos. That's what I'm here for, to teach you. This is a long video because it's important, because I'm tired time after time again, seeing people take advantage of. Just go on Zillow, for instance, and look at these freaking photos that people go and take with their cell phones, and they're in the reflection, and they write half-ass descriptions, and they charge all these commissions. I mean, come on. I mean, this is getting out of hand. It's so disgusting. Like, it's like ridiculous how anyone can get their license after 2 weeks, and then they go on social media and, oh, I'm a top agent. My favorite one is, I was a top agent in my company. And I looked up the company had 3 agents. Like, woo, it's not about anything else than helping people buy and sell, making it fun, making it like an experience, happy, awesome, educational, and they look forward to many more, ventures in life, whether it's real estate or traveling because they're happy and financially happy, whatever the case may be. Follow me for more education. If you have any questions on this, let me know. And if you want to see how our team does it differently, reach out anytime.